All right, guys, we're back with round 3 Edison format at Epic Cards and Games in Hurst, Texas. We have John Vigil on the left, playing Blackwing versus Vinh on the right, playing Vayu Turbo. This tournament was 4 rounds of Swiss. Yes, 4 rounds of Swiss. Cut the top 8. I believe both these guys are X1. So, winner here, moves on, loser is going to come down to tiebreakers. Now, a few X2s did get in, so loser here is technically not eliminated. So it looks like Vinh went first, set a monster, pass to John. John summons Bora, attack into Raikou, so he's going to take 16 from the Bora Pierce. Mill 3, mills Deck Dev, Rhoda, and Gale. So I believe Vinh is on the Sizzle 41. Now John has 5 wins on the channel this year, while Vinh's still trying to get that first one, so I am going to root for Vinh. Did Vinh open double Raikou? So set, pass to John. John drew Dust Shoot. So he's got Dust Shoot, Solemn Blizzard. So he normal summons Blizzard, target Bora. Synchro summon into Armed Wing. Armed Wing attack. It is another Raikou, so he's going to get Pierce for 27. And then mill 3, mills Chaos Sorcerer, Dust Shoot, and Sirocco. Set 2, pass. Yeah, John's on the Book of Moon. Yeah, John's deck's full of techs. Here comes Trap Dust Shoot. So Vinh's hand is Brain Control, Vayu, Card Trooper. Yeah, you probably get rid of Card Trooper here. Most likely. So he chose the Vayu. But he could mill one with the Card Trooper. And he's gonna put he's got Solemn. Are you gonna Solemn the Card Trooper? I don't think so. I know, I would probably send back the Card Trooper. Yeah, I probably would have sent back the Card Trooper here. Because he's obviously going to summon at mill 3. I mean, you kind of got punished there a little bit by him milling the Necro Gardener. So now he's going to, unless if you want to brain control the Card Trooper, maybe, we'll see. Maybe John wants to brain control the own Card Trooper. So with that hand, with brain... What did he draw? So he's got Book. Oh, okay. I see why. But still, though, was that worth it? You want to brain control the Card Trooper? This is the only thing that makes sense to me. Is like you wanted to brain control the Card Trooper and then synchro it off with Gale. Summon Gale, brain the Card Trooper. Mill 3. Mill Shura, Kalut. Attack for 13. Oh, man, but what if you get deprisoned? Okay, Necro, attack for 19. Burial. What's life at? That you have to burial here? You're at what? What's he at, 37? I don't know, man. Now let's see what Vinh will do. Well, he can't. Well, he could. Well, since he sent back the... He sent back the Vayu, so actually his hand is pretty dead. So now Armed Wing attack. Well, that's game if he drew into the third Kalut. But luckily he did mill 2 of them, so now John passes to Vinh. Let's see what will Vinh do. Vinh says a 4th back row, Blind Allure, gets rid of a Caius. Yeah, sometimes you have to Blind Allure, man. Hope you nail the Dark, and he nailed the Caius. So what's life? 14. Yeah, but he's so low, so he's on the clock. Yeah, that whole Dust Shoe play was weird. So maybe John made the right move, sending back the Card Trooper. It was just risky. At first, the more I think about it, I get it because he had brain control. All right, so now Vinh is going to flip his brain control. He must have not drawn another Dark. Because he probably brains and then tributes for Caius, right? Yeah, it gives it back. So what's life? 30 something to 600. Attack here. He mirror forces, solemn, and that should be game unless you have your own solemn. Oh, yes, deck dev, torrential. Oh, could he have chain deck dev when he had brain control, or did he have just said it? I don't know. You'd have to pause the video and go back and watch. Did he have the deck dev set? He could have chained it. But yeah, as far as that does shoot play, see, my first thought process was send back the card trooper, but maybe John was right because of the brain control. It's just risky because if he mills a Vayu, then you get super punished by sending back the Vayu if he does mill one. Luckily, he didn't mill one right there. All right, so John passes on his first turn. Yeah, I'll try to go back at the end of the video and see if he could have brain controlled and chained deck dev so that he didn't give the arm wing back, but I really don't know. Oh, here comes Bait Doll. Yeah, John just loves playing all these text cards. Whereas to me, I don't really play that many tech cards in my decks. I'm all about consistency. Like, I want to see my best cards. All right, Bora, attack into Raikou, so he's going to take 16. That's why I play Upstart and Yada in my Blackwing deck, because I want to see Whirlwind, I want to see Dark Armed. Oh, wow. He milled double Vayu Necro, so this might be a hard game for John to win. Book, My Body, Delta Crow. His hand is not that great. So he drew Gale. Summon Blizzard, target Bora. Special summon Gale. Activate Delta Crow. Yeah, he can play from his hand because he has 3 Blackwings. I've thought about Delta Crow, man. It'll catch people off guard. I remember I was playing against someone. I think I was playing against Gabriel. Oh, he drops the Gores, the Chibi Gores. Yeah, I remember one time I was playing against Gabriel, and I was playing around Icarus, and I kept the My Body as a shield in my hand, and I was kind of like, I set 2 other background, I'm like, pass. And I was hoping he would go end phase Icarus, and I was going to chain My Body, but instead he goes end phase Delta Crow, and it cost me. I think I lost that game. Anyway, let's see what Vinh drops the Gore, so he halves and makes Goyo. Tributes for Kai is target Goyo. Ooh, that Rug. Which I'm not sure how good Rug is against Vayu. You hit like 4 cards, 2 Armas, 2 Kai's. But some Vayu players might side one out against you, so I'm not sure if it's that good. Now, I've sided it in against Nitro Vayu because they play triple Arma and Rhoda, so that's 4. Plus Upstart, plus Yada, so it's way more live. Like, that deck really relies on Armageddonite versus the standard Vayu deck does not rely on Armageddonite. And especially game 2 and 3, they might side out a Caius. Now, Vinh was going first, but I think some people side out one Caius. So here comes Wind Control. Takes the Goyo. Can you Gale your own monster? I don't know. Yeah, that's why he's reading it. Gives him back the Goyo. I'm guessing you can't Gale your own monster. You can probably only half a monster your opponent controls. Yep, so prison the Goyo. John's got Book, My Body, and I think Allure. He might have to blind Allure. Maybe. Yep, blind Allure. He did draw. People always draw the dang dark, man. I just hope one day someone gets punished. I think it's only happened once on camera. But people almost always hit a dark. right. Summon Greffer. Pitch Plague. Send Sirocco. Oh, we know he's got Book in my body. So he's gonna Book the Greffer. What's John at? 52? So he's got my body, but I couldn't see what the other card was. So battle, attack. There's the Mirror Force. Okay, so he booked the Greffer so that he couldn't get Black Rosed. And the other card in his hand is my body. So if you don't draw a monster, that's pretty much game. Yep, flip summon Greffer. Now we know it's my body as a shield. I don't know what card's in his hand though. Two cards in Vin's hand. Vayu effect. Bring out Arm Wings. So that's 4,000. He doesn't have another Dark to pitch. I mean, he has Plague. Oh yeah, he can make a level 8. Yeah, make Stardust. His Mirror Force is gone too. So the only thing you're afraid of is like Torrential, but he doesn't have it. And Mirror Force is gone, so you could go Thought Ruler here. So you go Stardust. Vayu effect. Unless if he just slow rolling the Torrential, I guess you're playing it really safe. So this should be game. Yep, this is 70. This is 67. I know John's back rolls my body. Special summon his own Gale. Attack. Yep, that's game. So we are going to game 3. Who will move on with? Not a guaranteed spot. They're both still technically in. Actually, on this particular day, quite a few. I think we had 3 X2s make top 8, which is weird because normally that doesn't happen. All right, so John's going first. Game 3. Whirlwind, the D Nasty special. Sure, a Whirlwind. I've heard of people want to call it all sorts of names. The 2-piece combo, KFC combo, the blue flame combo. I don't know. Blue Wind combo. He searched Blizzard instead of Kalute. Depends on your hand. See, that just depends. Sometimes I'll search Blizzard. Most of the time I search Kalute. Because you can normal summon Kalute and search Blizzard. But it just depends on the rest of your hand. So he's going to MST the Rug. Sirocco. Oh, he's got Lightning Vortex. Summon Sirocco, effective pump. Attack over the Shura. That's 2,000 down. Yeah, not looking good. Luckily for Vin, John drew his one base. So he goes for Armed Wing instead of Goyo, which is surprising because you give him another Sirocco. Well, he has Mirror Force and Book. Oh, he needs a third Dark for Dark Arm. Okay, now it makes sense. Okay, he needs a third Dark for Dark Armed. So if I'm Vin, you read that he has Dark Arm. Or Kalute. So, Cyber Dragon, yeah, Black Rose him, but that Book saved him here. Yeah, Book of Moon saved John right there. He's about to get Black Rosed. But even if he got Black Rose, he still has Dad and Vayu for the follow-up play, so he wasn't like in a bad spot. Yeah, he would have been totally fine, even if he Black Rosed him. Now here comes Lightning Vortex. Yeah, this might have been a mistake because maybe you don't want to get pierced. Oh, you have Necro? Okay, I think that's why he did it. But you're about to lose your whole board thanks to Dark Arm. Yeah, that's the only way he could have got the Necro in the graveyard. And yep, I have 3 darks. Attack the Cyber Dragon. He's going to Necro. Now Dark Arm, you're at least popping 1. But no, the Plague won't get banished, right? Yeah, it goes to the graveyard. John's definitely gonna catch that. Now he's gonna set Vayu. Is John on 2 Book of Moon? Did he draw a second book? See, I've tried Book of Moon and Blackwings, and it's okay. In some situations, it's amazing. That's why I usually only played 1. But then sometimes, like, I wish it was another card. Like, there have been times when I wish it was another D Prison, for example. It just depends on what you're replacing it with. Like, it could be a Jar as well, a Yada. So anyway, here he halves the Dark Arm. Does he have Kalute? I mean, he's going to let that go through. No back row. What's Vinh at? 77. He's got Icarus, too, so he's going to use Vayu's effect. Now, the Dark Arm is halved, so... No Kalute. Well, sorry, he's playing Vayu. I'm dumb. Yeah, so you don't fear Kalute. He's playing Vayu. All right, set Mirror Force. Not Ika? See, I would have said Ika. John has Ika and Mirror Force. I would have said Ika because you can... Ika's better here than Mirror Force. Now, maybe he already has 1 Icarus face down. I think Vinh is cooked. But we'll see. Maybe John already has an Icarus, so he doesn't want to set 2 Icarus. It's possible. We'll see. So here comes Sirocco. No, it's a spell card that he set. It's not Icarus. If he has Book, Mirror Force, oh, top for Plague. Did he set the Icarus? Maybe he did set the... Okay, he did set the Icarus. I was wrong. I thought he set the Mirror Force. Oh, no, John did the right play. I apologize. I thought he set the Mirror Force, but no, he set the Icarus. Yeah, it looked like he said no, but he did the right play, setting the Icarus and not the Mirror Force. Now he sets the Mirror Force. Dark Arm, but this thing is halved. I hope they remember. Yeah, it looks like they remembered. Blind Allure. No darks. People always draw. Yo, didn't they both Blind Allure this match? And both hit a dark. Yeah. There's gonna be 3 in a row. See, people always hit the dark. And here's another example. What does Javi always say? He says, the Tire King Javi himself always says, man, Blackwing and Vayu players always draw Allure. And he's right. Look, here's another example of a Blackwing and a Vayu player drawing Allure. Yeah, there's no darks in there, so... Summon Greffer. He has the Mirror Force, so he's going to Mirror Force him here. For sure. Alright, so Armwing. Oh yeah, he's about to walk into this Mirror Force and probably scoop afterwards. Attack. Yep, there's the Mirror Force. And John just needs a monster. Oh, Book. Yeah, I swear he had Book. So Book reset the Dark Arm, and that is game. Well played by John. So John is moving on. Now, who did I get the last round of Swiss? Okay, I also want to go back. Okay, neither one of these 2 guys are coming back for the last round of Swiss, but I want to go back to the beginning when he brain controlled him. Okay, so he goes, I think it was right here. So he had those 3 back rows set. I know you guys can't see it, but yeah, he had those 3 back rows set. Oh, no, he could have. Right? Because he drew a lure. Yeah, he could have. He could have deck devved. Game 1, he could have deck devved the Armwing. Would have changed things? Probably not. But thank you guys for watching. If you haven't already, please consider joining our members only Only $2.99 a month. I'm uploading redo content and World League content on there. I also have a coupon code for 5% off Yu-Gi-Oh! Singles and product at Epic Cards and Games. Those links are in the description. And yeah, we'll be back soon for the rest of the tournament. Bye, guys.